Alrighty, we are live. I need to pull up FX replay though. And we're gonna back test something new today, something that's also not ICT for once. I wanna back test today the opening range breakout strategy that people use. Which one? Continue. Yeah, I'm gonna back test the opening range breakout. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna keep trading gold, or stay with NQ or switch to gold. I did take my first loss on gold today. Let's talk about it. I basically didn't check the higher time frames at all. I didn't check the higher time frames after back testing the 3 minute. You don't really get faked out, but obviously you will sometimes if you don't check the higher time frame, and I did not. We got liquidity sweep of London. And they both swept London, so that wasn't the SMT I wanted. I wanted SMT here, like we didn't sweep these highs, and then we sweep these highs on silver and not on gold. But if you go on the 15-minute chart, we came into this fair value gap here, and then we just ran up the rest of the day. So that was the trade. And this fair value gap buys at that fair value gap. That was the trade. Let's delete this hourly one that I marked to inverse. But yeah, once we came into this big gap, we came in, candle closed out of it, and then this was a liquidity point I had marked, was my next target, and obviously we hit it beautifully. Now on NQ, the trade today was also great. It was 10 a.m. per usual. Came down into a 1 hour fair value gap, if you need to know what it looks like. The same one we've been trading in all week. Honestly, I do the best in weeks like this where we're consolidating, honestly. We keep just coming into this gap. Yesterday, boom. Today, boom. Like, you just keep coming to this gap and reversing, taking out the highs. Literally did the same thing yesterday and the same thing today. And then, so I just don't know. Right at 10 o'clock, we inverse this fair value gap. Boom, take it for 1 to 2. That was a trade. Obviously, I didn't take it because I'm going to trade gold. It is very early to trade gold. Everyone's like, also, it's just a beginner-friendly thing I do. Once I start losing a little bit, I run. So I feel like I should just keep trading NQ, thug it out, and not, run from it. It got me funded. It works. So today, we're going to backtest for the non-ICT people, for the ICT haters. Obviously, anyone who trades with me knows we trade ICT, but they trade the opening range gap, which is the 9:30 candle, the 15-minute candle, apparently. I can't see the high and the low of it, so let me move this. You wait for a breakout of either side, and then you trade up into it. Now, no one really explains if you wait for a breakout on the 15-minute chart, or you go on the 5-minute. Either way, this is a big stop loss to have, and then it went your way. Let's see what that looks like. Cause say you waited for a candle fucking close. Like, the thing about retail strategies, if you have your stop loss above this low, you're not stopped out, almost. And then I don't know what you want, a 1 to 2, I guess, at least. And you just get it. And this is what? Noon. Okay, well, no, you're still good. 10 to noon, 2-hour trade. I've seen someone do the stop loss below of the whole range, which I think is insane. I don't know. That's the thing about ICT I liked. He tells you where your stop loss is, where your take profit is, versus here, you don't know. Now, I've seen some people say it's the highs, which it is the Asian high it took. Maybe it'll go up to this high over here. But I don't necessarily know how to enter, so we'll have the 3-minute here. Because, what is your entry? Some people say it's the break and the retest. So it goes up, it breaks, you get a candle close below it. It comes back to the line, then you get your retest. Then you enter your trade. Stop loss below the range, and then a 1 to 2, which is a little better. So that's how, the non-ICT trade. I feel like between ICT, supply and demand, and this are the three strategies everyone's trading right now. I could be wrong. Again, I don't know every trader. Trading's very lonely. Who knows? But I feel like that's what people are trading right now. So let's just see how this works. If you like it. If you don't like ICT, I know I get a few non-ICT people in my chats. Also, I feel like we've been backtesting the same thing, which is the point, but I want to switch it up every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we'll go back. I don't know if I'm going to do gold or the NASDAQ tomorrow. Maybe the NASDAQ. Anyways, let's see. Okay. So the 9:30 candle is... Oh, I think I switched my time to 8:30 for gold. I mean, 8 a.m. for gold. Let's just move it to 9:30 for this, and I'll just trade it back. Let's just mark out 9:30 because we gotta play it this first time. Because you know, market open at 9:30. You want the whole candle. You know what I'm saying? Whoa! All right, that's the candle. 9:30 to 9:15. Okay. Now, this is your range on the 3-minute. That's what you get. Okay. Boom. Candle broke. Retested with this little Wikiana. Again, this is not my strategy. I don't know where your stop loss would be. I'm going to say this big ass body candle. Maybe you want the whole fucking range. That's actually criminal. But let's see, just do 1 to 1.5, I guess. Most people I know who trade this, I think, do 1 to 1. I'm pretty sure, because their stop loss is so fucking big. But let's do 1 to 1.5 for our sake. Get a little more than you're risking. I like to get more than I'm risking. Let's see. We're not stopped out, nor are we in profit. And it's only 11:30, not bad. 2 o'clock, so now we're trading all day. And at this point, I'm sure you probably just cut your losses. Because now it's 4 p.m. All right. So nothing. You got nothing. Now, if you took some profit in here, maybe you got something. I don't like it. I would love to see if you could do a scalp thing with it. Like if you could scalp the candle and then, this is your trade. Like you risk, I don't know, 10 ticks, 5 ticks, whatever to make 20, whatever that looks like. Something like this. I think you could do with it. If you can find, like, obviously a broker EMA or something like that, maybe. However, I can't really do that on here because I like to go really fast. I don't even know how many ticks this is. It's like 23. So see, that's. But you know what I mean, like a little scalp. Maybe you could do a scalp but for regular, that did not play out nice. The last one did, but this one did not. Next New York session, again, I don't trade this. This is the 9:30 candle now that I moved it over. Jeez, all right. 9:30 candle, 9:30 to 9:45. First 15 minutes. That's your range now. I think even Garland Trader, who was an ICT teacher, switched to trading this, actually. Now, I've seen some people trade this too just on the 5-minute. So maybe we'll backtest that tomorrow. I've seen someone say they do the 5-minute candle and then the breakout of the 5-minute candle, and that is better. And then you get a break, a retest, and then maybe like that. Like that. This is the 3-minute, obviously. But on the 5-minute, that's what it would look like. Your range would be now this. To the bottom of this candle, I lied. It'd be the top. It broke, retested, and then you got in to take it back to this high. That, I think, is more realistic than the 15-minute. However, we're back to the 15-minute right now, and you don't get this. We're still waiting for our break. All right, now you got it. Do we get a retest? We got a retest. I don't know. again, same with like CRT people. I'm sure it works, but no one tells you where to put your stop loss, where to take your profit. Most CRT traders are ICT traders, so you know it's opposing liquidity. But the people who trade this breakout are not ICT traders, so where is your profit target? I have no idea. I guess you would tie it with ICT and do like a swing low and just do a 1 to 2. Let's see, you got your retest. Can we push? Another retest. Can we push? It works sometimes. I've seen it work, and no, absolutely not. And oh, we're stopped out. Boom, boom, ruined, stopped out. So you see what I'm saying? It's not. Again, they swear it works though. I mean, if you're risking a lot, like this, as I said, if you're like scalping it, I think it could work for real, especially retesting your EMA right here where it came down, boom, hit the EMA where our retest was. But waiting on the 15-minute range is just too big, I think. But let's go to the next one. And then the last few we'll do on the 5-minute. Again, I do not trade this. I just want to backtest something new. That's it. If you trade this, give me some insight in the fucking chat, please. But if you don't, it's fine. It collects the stats, right? It does. It will collect the stats for you. What's your win rate? Just curious. This collects the stats for you if you want it. My win rate is, when I'm on, it's like 98%. When I'm off, it's like 0. So, depends how I'm trading emotionally. But it's pretty good. I would say 98. I would say like 80%, 80% my win rate. And then I just lose, and then I stop trading for a week is my problem. Instead of like, I'm a bad loser, even though I don't lose a lot. Okay, 9:30 candle. That's my issue right now. All right, 9:30 to 9:15 candle. First of all, these 15-minute ranges are fucking huge. Also, this really works on stocks, apparently. It's a very options trader-y strategy. Honestly, for ICT traders, looks like we're going to pull back into a value gap and then rally down. Okay, you got your candle close above. Came back and retested. You're now in your trade. I'm going to just do a stop loss below the low. And a 1 to 2. This is not my strat, by the way, for the 100th time. Did we finally get a win on the breakout? And we do. You do. 15-minute breakout. We got a win. Oh, not quite. Missed us by a tick. And then we lost. So, okay, well. Good. I mean, it did go up a good bit for you. If your stop loss is way the fuck down here, you need it a little bit further anyway. But let's see. Let's see if it stop loss way below. Would you get it, or you just lost more? And 3 p.m. and, well, first of all, I'm not sitting on the chart all day, so already I don't like the strategy. Now, for the 5-minute one, obviously this is a 3-minute chart, so it doesn't count. This break retest would have failed. This break retest hit. Because basically on the retest, you just target the high that was made before. It breaks, comes down, and then your target is just that one, the one right before. I'm pretty sure actually. Now if you don't break and retest like this small one and this one, you want to wait for like, we got some break and retest before, so maybe that was the first target. This one up here. Again, I don't know, this is not how I trade, but I'm just showing it because people swear. I watched like 13 videos of this because I do like watching videos of other strategies. I'm one of those people now. I'm good enough in my trading that I don't get influenced by other strategies. I can watch a bunch of strategy videos really nicely and just like see what people say. Well, I could see how that would work. Or I can watch videos without like going on the chart on Monday and be like, I'm trading ORB now. Like, no, I still trade the same shit. I will switch my time frame or when I trade, but I trade the same on all the things. Well, I gotta play this candle out. Hold on, my bad. But yeah, I don't like the strategy. So if y'all trade it, again, let me know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think so, because most people in my chat are ICT traders. Are you teaching people how to lose? No, I'm back testing a strategy that apparently people say is better than ICT. And I'm not teaching, I'm just back testing. I hate when people say that shit. It's so weird to me. Do you not know what back testing is? It's just practicing a strategy and seeing if it sucks or not. That's not teaching. That's literally called back testing. Y'all are so fucking weird in my chat comments. It's actually criminal. Okay, this is the 15-minute candle. Again, this already looks crazy. I do not know how people trade this at all. What's the strat? This strat is the ORB. So I'll show you. Stock, what is it? Max Reacts, Stock Dad with the man bun. He trades it. And everyone says 15-minute range. Some people say the 30-minute range. First 30 minutes. ORB trading strategy. So basically, it's just you mark the first 15-minute candle. He swears by it. I don't want to play the video because I'm streaming on YouTube, and I don't want to get a monetization violation. But basically, yeah, 15-minute range, you wait for a breakout. And he says it's so powerful. So we're trying to see if it works. And for me, I don't like it. But yeah. Someone was like, are you teaching people how to lose? I'm like, I'm not. I just backtest what everyone should be doing. You should be doing it too instead of trying to troll on my chat. Okay. Not a break. That's a liquidity sweep. That's your break. Do you want to wait for a retest? Let's see if we get it. You don't. That is a nice break and run though. If you played it, that's the only time this strategy has really like cooked. So you didn't get a retest. You just had to get in the trade and take it. It might have gave you a full 1 to 2 if you got in. I mean, obviously the candle break is there. I don't know how big you want your stop loss, but 1 to 1.4. If you had it tighter, you could have got 1 to 2. Wherever, I don't know. I've seen it break, come in way in the middle and then go. That's why I don't know where people put their stop losses at. But I think this is one of those ones where you just do a 1-to-1. I'm pretty sure, because this candle range is so big. I'm pretty sure when I seen this there's a guy on TikTok who does it from the UK with the NASDAQ, and he always does a 1-to-1. So some people say it's easy. I think a strategy like this is easy in the sense of you don't have to think too much, and either you get your breakout or you don't, and you don't trade. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why people like it. Versus like sometimes with ICT, to me, there's always a setup. There's always a provide gap you could have played. There's always something. Versus like with this, if it comes in your range, or he said if it doesn't, and then Max, is his name Max? Yeah, Max. Max says if it ranges for I think the first hour or like until 11, I think he won't take a trade that day. 11 or 12. So basically, if we don't break out in an hour and a half, he's not trading that day. I think is what he does. Go watch the video. I'm not doing it. I'm just trading backtesting other strategies. All right, you get a break and a retest. Retest a bunch, and then it pushes. All right, work that day too. That's a good day. It broke, came back to this line for you if you wanted it. Again, I don't know where the fuck your stop loss is on this type of strategy, and I don't know where your take profit is, but if it's like the British guy said, it's 1-to-1. So that's it. So you're risking the same amount you want to make, which I don't prefer, but if it hits more often than none, which I haven't seen it hit more often than none, I wouldn't do that. But if it hits more often than none, then you're good. And then if you're like me, and it hits more often than none, and your losses are smaller than your wins, you're really profitable. That's how math works and probabilities works if you follow your rules. All right, next session, and then I think we'll go to the 5-minute range. Stop is lower. I thought so. Stop is fat as fuck. I think the stop is the whole range. I'm pretty sure. It's the bottom of the range. Or top of the range. Alright. Well, we already broke out of this range already. Well, we already did 20 minutes, so the next 20 minutes we'll do it on the 5-minute chart. Only, which would be nice. Okay, boom. We broke. We did not retest. It came down a little. But it broke, pull back a little, then tap you back in if you're a retest trader. It still might though. Retest. Not stopped you, didn't stop you out though if you have your loss all the way down here. So your retest would be on this pink line. Stop loss all the way at the bottom of the range. 1-to-1. Again, I do not trade this. This is not how I trade. This is just a strategy. We're back testing. Is there an orb indicator? Yes, the British guy did say there's an orb indicator. He did. Okay, you lost. He did say there is an orb indicator. Oh, I can clear my charts now since we already went over our recap. Let's find it, actually. If you want to trade it, do it, you know. Let's find it. I don't know if it's called Orb or... There's Opening Range Breakout by ZZZ Crypto. There's Orb Algo by Flux Charts. I can't remember which one it is. This is British guy. I'll find the TikTok if you DM me. I did trade gold today. I took my first loss on gold. I did my overview already. I didn't look at the higher time frames. I just traded on the 3-minute chart. And I didn't look at, we were going up from a 15-minute fair value gap. And I was waiting for the reversal down on gold. But yeah, there's a bunch of, for a beginner that wants to trade, do you have any advice? Yeah, learn on YouTube first. My always advice is start on YouTube and watch all these videos. I started with ICT and Smart Money Concepts, but you could start with Orb. You could start with supply and demand. When I traded in 2020, I traded support and resistance. Start with a strategy and wait till you find one that clicks before you even get on the chart. Because your journey starts when you get on the chart for sure. But you don't want to just get on the chart and you don't know what the fuck you're looking at. That will really make you, it will really prolong your journey. If you learn something on YouTube first, Rob, and then you're like, fuck, I see that. I see what he's talking about. Then get on the chart and mark up. Don't take trades for like a month. Just mark up like, oh, we broke out of this range. You know, put your long or your short tool and see like what you did wrong. Oh, I got stopped out. My stop loss was too tight. You'll do that and you'll learn the chart without taking a trade for that. I did that for a month and then I started trading. And then, you know, that's why I got profitable kind of fast. How much are you making off trading gold? Today was my first day and I lost. I usually trade the NASDAQ and I make like 200 to 400 a day. But I just broke into funded and profitability, so I've not really made money from trading yet. I'm shooting, my next goal is my first payout from a prop firm. But yes, 200 gold. So after switching to gold and NQ are the only two things that with one micro you can make a living off of. Anything else you're gonna need a little bit more. But that's good because ES, you'll risk $20 to make $50 or whatever the fuck. But if you master gold or you master NQ, yes, you will lose a lot of money. You will be risking $100 a day at the least. I'm sorry to say, which does suck. But once you get your bearings together, you can be making 200, 300, 400 a day from jump of one micro and then scale up from there. So that's a good part. It's the scary part about it because you can literally blow accounts faster. But once you get it under control, you can literally make a living off one micro, which is the smallest amount you can trade. Gold and NQ are no bitches. I actually over leveraged today on gold on accident. Luckily, it was in my paper trading account, and I lost $1,100. I was like, whoa! I traded two regular gold contracts and not micros, like an idiot. But you live and you learn. That's why I always suggest paper trading first, even if you get funded. Like, if you do anything new, you need a paper trade. Don't just get on here and get cocky and blow your account. And that's why I've never blown an account. You haven't made money yet, but I know when I trade bad, I step back and paper trade. If I trade bad, I'll take a week off. I know how to not. If I'm trading bad, I will not just blow money. Do I need a desktop or can I use a laptop? You can use a laptop. I'm on my laptop now. When trading gold, start with 1,000 with 0.5. Well, we're talking about, I trade gold with futures, not Forex, so I can't do the 0.5 lot. That's also different. You can trade gold and Forex. And you can trade gold, NASDAQ indices with Forex options and futures. I do it with futures, so the risk is different. Now, yes, with Forex, you can trade like the tiniest lots, which is really good. And really practice with like 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, whatever, and then grow from there. You don't have the option with futures. You got to know what you're doing by the time you get to futures, which kind of sucks. So that's why you just do the prop firms until you get your hang of the whatever. Honestly, I kind of think I'm done trading futures with my own money. I think I'm gonna go back to options with my own money, or that's it. I don't like Forex. So, all right, break, retest with this green wick. This is the last one we're doing, and then we're going on the 5-minute chart and doing the 5-minute breakout. 1 to 1. I know another ICT trader who trades 1 to 1 as well. I don't know why he does it when he trades ICT, but he does. And he risks 1 micro and he makes like $200, $250 a day. And I love that for him. He doesn't care, and he shows his gains on Twitter. He doesn't care about fucking making a bunch of money. He just makes good trades every day, and he's making money consistently. All right, this is a loss. I hate this strategy. So let's go do the 5-minute. My uncle trades gold and NASDAQ. He's willing to show me. Should I go for it? Yeah, hell yeah. Have your uncle teach you. That's even better because it's hands-on. Period. Gold and NASDAQ. I think I'm about to trade both. Because see, the good thing about gold, I can trade at 8:30 in the morning, and then I trade the NASDAQ at 10. I personally don't believe in trading indices before 10 o'clock, in my opinion. That's just me. So I could technically watch both and trade both. But part of me is like, I got funded with the NASDAQ. Don't switch up. You're just you just had a bad week and you're trying to run. So I don't know. But I like the way gold moves. I like the risk to reward. I like it. All right, 9:30, 5-minute. We're doing the same thing, breakout range, but 5-minute this time. So now we don't need a bunch of charts. Okay, well that 5-minute candle was stupid ass. And again, there are people who say they make $500 a day with doing this. Not me. Okay, breakout. If I got a 5-minute though, it probably will go crazy. We get a retest. Come on, we don't. We don't. We do get a little pullback here on this candle. And that honestly would be the trade for me. I don't think I should wait for retest because it's already going to reverse. Like that. We're already reversing, you know. But if you caught the breakout, candle close, oof, maybe stop loss here. I don't think you get a 1. Oh, you do get a 1 to 1. Yeah, you do get a 1 to 1. Do I need, you do get 1 to 1. Yeah, Rob, get into it if you like it. And then if you don't like it, no pressure. Scott SPX just quit. And he's gotten payouts before. He's gotten funded, he's gotten payouts, and he's like, fuck trading. And I'm like, good for you. Like, people like to shit on people who don't like this. Like, if it didn't work out for you, like, move on. That's how I was with dropshipping. I was doing 50K a month of dropshipping. I didn't fucking like it. If I don't like trading, oh well, I'll go back to costuming. The best job in the world. I didn't like the hours I was working, but if I have to fucking do it, I'll do it. And I'll just become a stylist like La Roche, and I'll be famous, and I'll have all my assistants do my work for me. It'll be great. I already had clients asking me to be a stylist, but I'd already rebranded my social media for trading and investing. So they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. Breakout, but again, big ass candle. I just don't like this. Maybe once it starts to move out, you go to a 1-minute time frame. Like, I just don't understand this strategy because look how big that stop loss is. That cannot be your stop loss. Anyway, 1 to 1, because that's all you're gonna get with this type of strategy. And boom, 1 to 1 hit. Okay, the 5-minute is looking better. Does dropshipping take a lot of work? Yes, dropshipping takes a lot of work. The thing about dropshipping versus trading, the emotional stress of growing and scaling is gone in dropshipping. Like, trading, every time you go up a lot size, every time you go up like to 2 macros, or you go from micros to minis, it's a new emotional. Every time you get funded, it's a new emotional shit you gotta fucking get through, which is fucking annoying. Versus dropshipping, when you're scaling, you're like Wolf on Wall Street. Like, I was just chilling, like scaling my fucking product, like 2K days, 3K days, 4K days, like not losing sleep, like really just racking in the dough. But the profit margins are shittier. So if you make 30, I was making 50K a month. I think I was taking home like 12, 15 or something like that. And then customer emails, you know, making ads, hiring. If you know how to make your own ads, make your own ads. If you don't, I hired someone to make my ads. I ran my own ad campaigns, which I really enjoy running ad campaigns. And then, you know, once you scale, you need to get inventory, so your profit margins are better. Because, you know, dropshipping, the shipping from China is it's expensive, you know. And then, you know, you scale it to a real business. But in the beginning, it is really fun. It is really fun. Let's go to the next New York session. But it does take, like trading, if I win or lose in that hour or two I trade, I'm done. Versus with dropshipping, test a product, it fucking loses, okay, now you have 5 more to test. Now you have to make a list of 10 more products you have to test. You always should be having products to test, which will be in my Discord. It won't be a trading only Discord. And I have a bunch of products. I have a list of products I was going to test again, and I honestly might dropship again. I just want to replace my income with trading over dropshipping, because then you can finally, it took me 40 products to find a winner, and then I finally scaled it, and it wound up like being a shitty product, which is crazy because the product is still in stores. All right, candle close. The product is still selling in stores, and it's really a bad product, honestly. It doesn't even work. But anything blue collar, white collar sells like crazy. Anything to conservative white people sells. Not even just like Trump shit. Like mine was like a gardening product, or like any hose, gardening, super dad product, any renovation product, any home, they eat it up. And my parents are old and they buy a lot of shit on Facebook actually. So it's just Facebook dropshipping is just old people buy just stuff. Okay, so looking like this breakout strategy in the 5 minute is working. You do risk the same amount you want to make. So that is the only problem. If you don't mind that, the 5 minute, it works really well. And this is something you can do kind of easily. Let's see if you might get a 1 to 1.5 or something, but let's see. Okay, you might even get 1 to 2. Yeah, we'll back test and see if we can get 1 to 2s. I think a 1 to 1.5 is good enough for this strategy though. Because I just always suggest risking less than you're trying to make, in my opinion. So then, because then even if you have a 50% win rate, you're still profitable. Versus if you have a 50% win rate and you're risking the same amount as you lose, you're break even. So like a 1 to 1.5 would be good. So we'll try 1 to 1.5 for the next one. Put stop under entry candle. Are you sure? A lot of the people I see, they do it after here. Okay, also, but yeah, if you do that, then yeah, you'll be better. Let's try that. This is why we're doing it. Stop under the candle that breaks, and then we don't wait for a retest because it's looking like it's not retesting on the 5 minute. Next New York session. Again, this is not ICT concepts. Don't get on here talking shit, y'all, because I see some of y'all. Y'all just love trolling people's lives when they're just trying to be profitable. I'm just backtesting. All right. I'm not here. That's what backtesting literally is. Learning strategies. That's literally what it is. 5 minute. We got our break. We're going to wait for the candle close always. Boom. Now, stop loss. Hold the candle. That's a tight stop loss. Hustle and motivate. But let's see. That's a 1 to 1. Let's see if we get 1 to 2 with that tight stop. Scared. I actually would not have a stop loss that tight. Maybe, that is the breaker. Maybe like, let's see. Let's just see. There's no money risk. Oh, that's hit nicely. And this, you probably could do a little scalpiana. I don't think the 5 minutes is gonna retest. We haven't retested at all. On the 15-minute range, we did. But on the 5-minute one, we're not. Let's see if we can go lower. Don't get greedy. Now it retested. Let's see if it bounces. No, stopped out. See what I'm saying? But that first one hit for a 1 to 2. Stop loss above the candle that broke, and then you just take a 1 to 2. Quick trade. You're traded for what? 1 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes that day. Let's go to the next day. Yeah, there's this guy, he said he makes 500 a day with this. I like this one better than the 15-minute one. Will I trade it? Absolutely not. But, because now we got our range. Quick. 9:30, 9:35. We got our break. Entry. Exit right above the top of the candle. Thanks to Hustle and Motivate. Let's see if we get a 1 to 2. That last one worked quickly. You might get a 1 to 1.5, but not a 1 to 2. Ooh, close. Didn't stop us out yet, though, and now it stopped us out. So we didn't get a 1 to 2. We got a 1 to 1.7. That's why I said 1.5 hits. Pick like 1.5, 1.6, something in between 1 to 2. It will hit for you more so than not. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be quick with this one, because say you had an automatic bracket set like I do. If it was just 10 ticks, or say it was like 100 ticks to 200, you have to be quick to like bring it in, or maybe make it like 30 ticks to risk 60, or 50 to 100, something. You'll test it out. You'll see, and then you can where it will like maybe when you hit buy, it'll look like this, and then you can easily just come in and because you don't want this to reverse when it hits your TP because you didn't move it in time. And there's no way to have a set TP, I think, on this strategy, because even here, if you had like a 5 tick stop loss, that could have stopped you out and then went your way. So I really don't know. I was told to go for the 15-minute range, then I dropped to the 1 minute and wait for the break. I like that. We just did the 15-minute range, but we did the break on the 3-minute chart. So maybe we'll try the 1-minute chart. But so far, the 5-minute range is looking better. Next New York session. Again, if you want to trade this. And this is a beginner-friendly channel. I just got funded. I haven't got payouts. This is a full transparent. I've been spiraling for the last 2 days. I have a lot of videos that we posted this weekend of me spiraling about going to gold or going to NQ. This is a realistic trading journey. I'm not here for the haters who are like, rah, 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 rah. I don't care. I don't have a Lambo. I'm not charging you shit. There's nothing for you to be shitting on me about. Now, this is why I'm backtesting these different strategies, because as a beginner, you might like this. And if this helps you get profitable, that's what I'm here for. If this helps me get profitable, more profitable, because I'm already profitable, then yes. I'm probably back break even right now, though. I'm not officially unprofitable yet, but I have not been consistently making. Okay, you got a break. The breaks on this one are really fast, though. Like, you make your 5-minute range and you already break it. So I don't even know how you're going to really draw this line, get in the trade, and then get out without... You probably... Like, I trade on NinjaTrader, so I would either have to literally just trade this on NinjaTrader without being on TradingView, which is fine. Because I don't need fair value gaps. I don't need my indicators for this. But if I had to, like, take a stop... If I had to enter off a fair value gap or something, I would need my... Thinkorswim. I'm not Thinkorswim, TradingView. Okay, first loss on the 5-minute one. One contract on the 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, people do the 15-minute range, which is good because that's like the macros for ICT, like the reversal macros. So you should be getting something. It would be ideal on the 15-minute range if it went up to the top at 9:45 and then finally, broke and then continued. That would be an ideal break and retest on the 15-minute chart for me. But it has to happen consistently. And that's my thing. People ask me how I trade, and I don't have the patience to sit all day. I also have worked in dropshipping. I've worked in film. I don't want to sit on the charts for more than 3, 4, 5 hours a day. I have worked 24-hour days. I have worked 12-hour days. I have worked with celebrities who had me working with them for weekends on end. I don't do that anymore. I get on the chart at a time that I think the most good trades happen, which is 10 o'clock for me on the NASDAQ, 8:30 for me on gold. And if I see a setup I like, I take it. If I don't, I don't, and I move on. I don't sit on the chart all day. Like some people do, like, oh, my setup didn't come to the PM session today. I'm not doing that. That's just not what I got into trading for. Because it's just too emotional and too intense to be sitting on the computer all day. I'll go back to dropshipping for that, for sure. All right, 5-minute break. I don't like that wick, so I wouldn't even, oh, there we go. I like that. I'll do like that now. What'd I do? I like that, but the stop loss is fat as a motherfucker, but we did say we were doing that. We were doing the top of the candle. And that's the good thing about backtesting. You could do it and you're not scared to test this shit out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know, man. The 5-minute one is cooking with grease. We only have like 1 loss in like 6 trades. Technically, our 1 to 2, I think, was hit. Yeah, but you gotta be quick. But the good thing about the 5-minute chart, you have time for this 5-minute chart to close. So you get on the chart at 9:30, 9:35, top, quick with it. Break is gonna be quick. You got 10 minutes on this day. Some day it's the second candle. Like you're marking your range, and then that next candle broke. Stop loss below the fucking high and low. I don't know how. With NinjaTrader, it's not that easy. With TradingView, you could just enter a sell and then move the stop loss from the middle, and then you take profit from the middle. But on NinjaTrader, you have to have your bracket already set, or you have to like right click, stop loss, right click, take profit, which I don't like. But it's still 15 minutes again. So you have time. You do have time. It's really sped up on this. I wish trading was this fast, honestly, with my lack of patience. Let's do another one. Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all gonna switch this strategy and throw all ICT concepts in the trash? Let's see. Okay, we got our first 5 a.m. 5-minute candle. Haven't broke. Need a candle close. Alrighty. Candle closed. It's already running. Stop loss below the low of the candle. And let's see if we get a 1 to 2. It's looking strong. Boom. Oh, that's a... I don't know, man. Garland Trades did say that. He did. Let me find it. He did say that. He left ICT to be a break, which is crazy. This guy taught ICT like crazy. Like he was like ICT's son, basically. He left. Ditching ICT made him $45,000. No more ICT. Full breakout strategy. See the breakout strategy. He's doing this. Never gonna shit on ICT concepts, but I could see how you would want something easier. I'm at that point in my journey where I do want something like this is simple. Like this is simple. ICT can be simple, but sometimes it's a lot you have to look for. This is simple. This is very much break, boom, stop loss, boom, 1 to 2. And this is one of those things where you just do have a set. It's not a set stop loss, but you know where it is, and then your take profit is just a 1 to 2 or 1 to 1.5. Let's do another one. And I'm gonna live trade again on Monday. I'm paper trading this week. I don't know if I'm gonna do gold and NQ yet, but I will be live trading again. Again, go ahead, y'all can talk y'all shit. I don't even give a fuck. Cause then when I'm actually rich and y'all cannot say I didn't show y'all the entire journey of me spiraling and doing all the things now. Okay. I say we're in a fair value gap, so I was giving pullback reverse. Boom. This is what I was giving. Can we get? I don't know if we're gonna get a 1 to 2, but we might. Jesus. Alright. Yikes, didn't get it. Yeah, I feel like that was big. That was a big move. That was a nice candle. So, you know, I had a feeling we weren't gonna go much further. And you didn't get a 1.5. You got a little. But you could do this too and do risk 50 ticks to make 100, and that could be your thing. I think that would still hit a lot. So you're making the 5-minute range, 9.5, and staying in the 5-minute chart on the breakout. Yes. There's a guy on YouTube who talks about that as well. Or was it TikTok? He does the 5-minute chart. He said it's like a short. This guy, this exact video. He has a short on it on TikTok, and he does it on the 5-minute chart. This is the exact video we're backtesting right now. He says he makes 500, and it's a scalp strategy. So and then someone in the comments said they backtested it and it did not work, but we're backtesting it and it is kind of working. So like I said, do it that what you will. You don't have to abandon ICT. I just want to backtest other strategies because, like I said, I'm trying to backtest simple strategies. I did not mean to do that. Because as beginners, again, if you're just a really calm guy and you could just relax and trade from the jump, good for you. But a lot of us, we need to come on a chart at a time, like I like to do. If it's 9:30, if it's 10 or whatever, and I need to see something that's going to happen majority of the time. Nothing's going to happen every day, but whatever happens at a certain time, 7 times out of 10, and then when it doesn't happen, I either take a loss and I'm still profitable, or I don't take a trade that day. That's what I'm trying to find. And I just want to trade that forever. I don't want to just be adding all this extra shit to my shit, if that makes sense. And I think that's what helped me get profitable so fast, because I just simplified it. With ICT, I just try to find a fair value gap, take it to the next liquidity point. That's all I try to do. But lately, I have not been able to do that. I've been having to do other things with my strategy, and that's been pissing me off. Let's do 1.5 versus, or if like the silver bullet, just getting in the fair value gap from 10 to 11. Boom. I don't know, y'all. This one's, I don't know if you got in my live nap before when I was doing the 15-minute strategy. It was not hitting like this one. It was not hitting like this 5-minute one. 5-minute breakout. And then the thing about scalping, you can scale them easier. If you're already always risking, like your stop loss is always like 20 to 50 ticks, and then your take profit is always 40 to 100, you can easily go 1 micro, 2 micro. Like you're already used to making $100, $200 a day. Boom, now you go to 3, now you go to 4. Versus like how I trade, like the moves sometimes are really big, sometimes they're really small. Sometimes your stop loss is bigger, sometimes it's smaller because you're not really scalping. So you might go up in risk on a day where your stop loss has to be big as fuck to catch a big as fuck run. And then when you lose, you just ate half of your profit that you just made. That's the part I don't like about scaling my big move of the day strategy. Versus like I can find something easy to scalp, like EMA touch, EMA bounce, something. I'll take it. There's nothing wrong with changing your strategy if you trust it, and that's what we have backtesting for. And I think you do get a 1 to 2 on this one. Oh, you can almost get a 1 to 3. Yeah, I saw a little of the 15-minute. Yeah, so I honestly, from what I'm seeing, the 5 minutes better. But also, the thing about backtesting is you have to do like the whole year for a strategy, which really sucks too, because there's different seasons where things work and then other time it doesn't. But it's already almost been an hour. Let's do another one. Oh my God, I just convert all of us. This is no longer our ICT page. Are we all now 5-minute breakout strategy people? Whoa. Okay, I don't like this wick though. When I see a wick like that, I probably would not take it. But also this candle hasn't fully played out yet because, yeah, there. You're not entering because we did not close above. Now we closed above though, and I still don't like that wick. But let's wait for it. Okay. I mean, technically, we closed above and we did not get stopped out yet. But honestly, with this price action, most of us probably would not take this trade. Let's be serious. But let's target just the high from this crazy wick right here. And it still works out. Like, whoa, it's just crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking that if you start with 2 contracts and set a TP for 1 to 1 and the second for 2 to 1. I agree, but with this strategy, I think it's a little too fast. But I mean, it's not. The 5-minute, what? This is 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, yeah, you have 20 minutes. You could do that. 1 to 1, which is how I trade now anyway. 1 to 1, and then maybe the second runner to 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2. Did we get 1 to 2? We don't quite get 1 to 2, but we got 1 to 1.5 beautifully with these crazy wicks. I don't know, man. And that's almost a trade every fucking day. I don't know how many ticks this is. I'm also really bad at that. And you can be profitable. I guess that's 20. Is that 85 or that 21? Like, I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I don't understand ticks. I don't understand lot sizes. I just paper trade, or I start small and see what my average losses or wins look like, and then I scale up because I don't understand. Like, what is this? 50 ticks to 100? I don't know. 25 to 50? I don't know. Maybe you can use a calculator. I don't know. Like, I think ticks on NQ are 25 cents. So for every $1, that's 4 ticks. So this is already like almost $15 times 4. So that's 60 ticks. That's a lot. That's fucking a lot. It's risking 120 to make 175. If that's correct. Again, I don't, like I said, I don't know. I just lose and I win, and I don't try not to look at the P&L anyway because it helps me emotionally, but I do want to risk certain amounts, so I do need to figure it out. But with 1 micro, that's the least you can do anyway. So it's like there's no really anything you can do about it. But let's do another one. I'm liking this. I don't know. Are we ORB traders? Because honestly, once people always start how obviously we all start, we trade all these complicated strategies, supply and demand, whatever the fuck, which I get it. But then when you see scalpers, people who actually made it in trade, it's so insane. And like this, it's like, or like Steph trades, like this EMA scalping thing he does, I can't even do it. And that's why I don't really suggest trading with people in the Discord unless they live trade, because once they make a lot of money is when they open their Discord anyway, and then they trade stuff like this that if you don't know what's going on, you're risking, especially if you're options trading, you're only making $10, or you know what I'm saying, you're trying to catch like these big moves of the day. Like I usually trade, that's why people like trading with me. But I see why if you're risking $5,000, you don't even need to trade that long. You just turn $5,000 into $10,000. Boom, get off the chart. But for newbies, they don't have that money, so it like sucks to. And I peeped that really quick when I started trading with Discords. Like the people take smaller. I don't like that stop loss at all. Maybe I'll just do the body on this one. The people who trade with Discords, they trade these shitty ass scalps that are great, but for beginners it helps us none, because we're just making 2 cents on every trade we copy. So just learn on your own. Or trade, but that's why when I do my Discord, we're gonna trade live, so you should know exactly what I'm doing. That worked out actually very well again. You didn't get a 1 to 2 at the, well, maybe let's see if we do the body. No, you don't get a 1 to 2. Almost. Actually, it hits it to the tick. I don't know if your spread would fill for you, and you wouldn't like this wick down, but you do get a 1 to 2 to the tick from the body of the candle, not the wick of this long ass candle. So I don't know. I am paper trading next week, no risk. So I could try this actually. I could try this next week actually. I can't believe I just turned myself to a non-ICT trader. Wow. I think we're gonna backtest this again tomorrow. I think we are, y'all. Again, no shade to ICT whatsoever. I love him. He has changed my life completely. But I do like this. Now, this is a pure ICT reversal. Let's see if it is. Well, this price action is bad. And we still made money, so it didn't even matter. We still made money on these little Wikianas. So it doesn't even matter. That's NAS. Yeah, this is the NASDAQ. So that 5-minute, and if you want to watch the video, it's JW Trades, incredibly easy scalping strategy. We just back tested it and have what, 2 losses out of like 10 trades. It is scalps, but scalps are very easy to scale. That's the whole point, which is good. You want to scale effortlessly in trading. It's really hard to scale the big trades of the day. I want to do one more. Like, I like this, y'all. Whoa. Okay, one more, last one for real. Because we do this every night. We have till I die to do this. Hopefully it's not tomorrow. But let's do another one. Let's do one more. And it's like we don't care about fair value gaps. We don't care about liquidity. All we care about is a breakout. This candle is long. In a range. All right, we finally got a break. Candle close. I'm not having my stop loss at the top of that candle because it's too big. Let's just do maybe, I don't know. I would maybe say the bottom of this candle, but I don't like that either. Maybe, yeah, maybe the bottom of these body of these candles, which is like a breaker, which didn't stop you and go your way, but whatever. Let's see if we get a 1 to 2. I probably start 1 to 1.5 on this. No, you don't get it. Tap that breaker to continue lower, kind of, not really, not good price action. We finally got a loss on it. We did. And then I just want to see if it actually goes a direction. You know, just traded sideways all day, really. Because even ICT traders, we wouldn't trade that. So yeah, we'll backtest this again tomorrow, and then maybe Sunday we'll go back to regular ICT. I also have been liking the 10-minute chart, which is not even on here. There we go. A 10-minute chart for overall analysis of ICT. It's a little better. I remember that day I got chopped there. Yeah, this was June of last year. Choppy day. So yeah, honestly, it kind of works. It does kind of work. So we'll backtest that again tomorrow, and then maybe I'll find some more, because I get it. I do ICT every day. I just want to spice up these lives. I don't want to just do ICT every day. I just want to see other strategies, because some of them are cool. Whether I want to trade this 5-minute breakout, maybe, maybe not. But that was a good backtesting session. Then some of them I backtest, I'm like, what the fuck? I try to do just EMA taps, but for me, some ICT trader, I need like a time and price thing. I haven't seen it really work well at a certain price, but maybe a 9:30 EMA strategy could work. A break, retest, you know, scalp. A break and just get in. I don't know. I tried it once and I didn't like it, but we'll do it again. I'm gonna keep it simple, but I liked that. So tomorrow, 8 p.m. We're back testing. Let me know. You can DM me any strategies you want to try. Let me know if you want to run this back, which I think we will. Let me know if you want to try a trend line or EMA or just anything that I can do. Some strategies are just not my thing, so I don't know how to trade them. I kind of now know supply and demand after trading gold and backtesting gold. I kind of see like the demand zones because gold respects them very well. I just don't like these little moves, but again, if I'm trying to be a scalper, maybe this is the new, I don't know. Which this zone also works for this, so that's how them motherfuckers be trading. They do. They trade like this all the time. They just bring these little thingies out and take these bounces off of it. But yeah, see y'all tomorrow. And I will be live trading again next week. Paper trading though. Paper trading.